A massive secret cartel tunnel in Arizona was just uncovered. Over 300 highly wanted cartel leaders have been arrested. Investigators said the objective was to identify everyone involved, not only in moving narcotics, but also in constructing the tunnel. But what they discovered was far more disturbing. It all happened some weeks back when authorities located a cross-border tunnel near Yuma, Arizona. The passage measured about 2,900 feet, reached roughly 50 feet underground, and included reinforced walls, ventilation, lighting, and a rail system. The tunnel was detected after drones on patrol recorded unusual thermal patterns in the soil in the Yuma-San Luis Rio, Colorado area. Infrared imaging showed a linear underground disturbance. Ground teams used penetrating radar, then opened a reinforced shaft that led into the structure. Agents said it was among the most sophisticated tunnels intercepted on U.S. soil. Earlier tunnels found in the region were about 1,300 feet long and built with wooden flooring and simpler rail systems. But this tunnel exceeded those examples in width, length, and materials, including steel reinforcements. Once detection was confirmed, emergency measures were put in place. A 5-mile stretch of the border near Yuma was closed. Both official ports of entry and desert routes were sealed. Highway signs showed detours. Helicopters and drones increased aerial patrols, and local sheriffs evacuated areas near suspected exit points. The terrain in Yuma is known for loose sand and frequent cave-ins, which complicates illicit excavation. The tunnel found in June was lined and powered to remain intact and usable. Authorities noted that the features were built to handle repeated cargo movement. Investigators said the Yuma discovery reflects a shift in cartel activity from California toward Arizona as surveillance increases on the California side. Intelligence reports said that at least 3 tunnels were uncovered around Yuma in a 6-month window. Officials believe the Sinaloa cartel likely backed the project based on prior tunnel activity. Intercepted communications referenced digging deeper and closing surface windows to avoid drone and radar detection. Analysts said cartels are hiring mining and construction specialists to keep tunnels stable and hidden for longer use. Authorities decided to shut the passage permanently by filling it with concrete. This method has been used in Nogales and Otay Mesa. Engineers mapped the route to measure volume, then monitored the pour by drone to watch for air shifts or collapse risk. The goal was to entomb the tunnel so it could not be reopened or repaired. Before the concrete work, a coordinated raid took place. DEA, CBP, HSI, ICE, Arizona law enforcement, and Mexican federal police moved at the same time on both sides of the border. The goal was to block escapes from either end and from related stash sites. Agents intercepted several vehicles leaving the warehouse area. Searches found packages that linked straight back to the tunnel entry. Inside the warehouse, agents found hidden compartments and loading platforms set up for fast transfers. The seizure included more than 8,000 pounds of cocaine and smaller amounts of methamphetamine, fentanyl, and heroin. Firearms and millions in cash were also seized. Officials said it was one of the largest single cocaine seizures in Arizona. The 62 arrests included suspected cartel workers, warehouse managers, drivers, logistics staff, and several U.S. citizens tied to transport, cover, or laundering roles. Some defendants had construction or trucking backgrounds. The design matched earlier California cases. Near Otay Mesa, a 1,744-foot tunnel with rail and ventilation fed a warehouse where about 1,750 pounds of cocaine were seized. The Yuma case showed the same model is now in use in Arizona. Agents said these tunnels cost millions and take months, so they are built for high-volume, long-term smuggling. Officials also warned that tunnels can be used to move people and weapons. In June 2025, news footage showed migrants, including children, being led through cartel tunnels. The Arizona operation took days of surveillance on suspected affiliates. After that, warrants were served at the warehouse, multiple stash houses, and vehicles. Prosecutors filed conspiracy to distribute narcotics, possession with intent to distribute, and money laundering charges. Officials cautioned that cartels build decoy tunnels and abandon partial digs to mislead investigators. The raid brought new calls for better detection technology. Lawmakers pushed for more mobile ground-penetrating radar, seismic sensors, and software that can flag soil changes in real time.